Hey guys, Drifter here, and welcome to the very last episode of Gamer Fitness. I know that I said the last episode was going to be the last episode of Gamer Fitness, but it's actually this episode. I kind of forgot about that all-important part to where I announced the winners. And for those of you that haven't kept up with this series, this is for people that improve themselves the most over a set period of time physically. They get a prize. The prize that I offered was Call of Duty Ghosts pre-order, and the prize was going to be like the maximum edition or whatever, but that's not out yet, so we're going down to the regular edition because that's all I can get at the moment. But don't you worry, there's cool things coming. I'm going to be showing the results of the people that improve themselves most, and I have some secondary prizes to give away from other people. Be prepared to see quite a bit of vlog footage. The gameplay that you're seeing in the background right now is me using the Chicom with Quick Draw, Silencer, and Red Dot sight using Ghost and on Cove. It's really not the best of classes, but it's more of a challenge class for me. Sometimes I do like to challenge myself. I like to try something a little bit more difficult, hence Gamer Fitness, and I thought the gameplay matched the challenge of this particular contest. I would like to link you now to my results video. I made a video where I took lots of beautiful pictures and semi-naked pictures of my body here so you can see my results after 16 weeks, and I may not have explained it too concisely in the video. I relied on the pictures, but I'll give you a quick rundown. So I've been doing Gamer Fitness for 16 weeks. In the prior 16 weeks, I had zero fitness, absolutely nothing at all, and my big problem is I have a sedentary lifestyle. My job or hobby or how I survive is this YouTube channel and gaming, and that means lots of time sitting in this chair playing this computer or my Xbox over here. It's not a lot of physical activity, and the Gamer Fitness is helping me a lot. In the 16 weeks, I actually gained 5 pounds. My goal was to lose 5 pounds, but I managed to gain 5 while at the same time slimming down. I lost fat and gained muscle. I lost 1 inch off of my waist. I have some pants that fit better now. My posture is now much better. I still don't have great posture because I hunch a lot because, you know, I play on the computer and I play on the Xbox, and I'm a tall fellow, so most people are kind of down here and I have to look down at them. But now that my back muscles and shoulder and arm muscles are stronger, and even the neck to some extent, I can stand up when I'm not looking down at people. This sounds terrible. And have better posture. That's important. I'm filling out my shirt somewhat better, somewhat less man boobage. My legs are thinner. I used to have big fat turkey thighs. Those are going away. And overall, much stronger now, which is going to be very beneficial because I'm moving into a new house soon. Still doing that. And that's going to help me to lug around that furniture a lot because I know my wife isn't going to pick up the refrigerator and move it around. That's a man's job. That being said, I could have done better. There were some days that I took off because I was feeling bad. Either I was sick or I didn't want to exercise, or in some cases I was actually depressed, and I can assure you that depression and exercise are two things that don't mix very well. I took 2 or 3 vacations, 2 to LA, 1 to Boston. That was Infinity Ward, PAX, and E3. While traveling, I ate very, very well. Probably better than I should have, and I had a tendency to sample the local sweets, and that definitely did not help my waistline at all. Interestingly enough, my last trip to LA for E3 I actually lost weight, more probably because I just walked for about 12, 14 hours a day and ate salads while I was there. That helped. Anyway, enough about me. Let's talk about the winners of this contest. Let's talk about, I have 3 first place winners, and then I have like 4, 5, 6 other people. The first place winners are all going to get a pre-order of Call of Duty Ghost on whatever system they want. I'm just going to do it through Amazon, so when it comes out, they don't have to wait in line. It's going to show up at their doorstep, and they're going to be good to go. One person in particular who I met at E3 isn't moving away from Call of Duty in the Battlefield, and I'll just get him Battlefield the same price. It doesn't matter. Anyway, let's look at winner number 1. His name is Heavy Hippie. Heavy Hippie is a little bit different because instead of going for pure weight loss, he actually was a heftier guy, and he decided to go for increased flexibility, so he did a type of yoga / Pilates thing. In the process, managed to lose a lot of weight, become much healthier, much stronger, and is now ridiculously flexible. He's a large guy that's extremely flexible. It's very impressive. I'm going to show you a few snippets of his video.
Alright, so let's take a look at my day 1 versus day 60 picks.
The next person probably did not improve themselves the most, but they are the only person here that I can say absolutely definitely didn't cheat or do anything out of the ordinary, because they kept up with me more on Twitter than anybody in the world. Every single time they exercised, I got a video reply, I got a tweet, and I got an update. I probably had like 40 different messages come to me from this particular fellow. And also, I was fortunate enough to meet him at E3. I just so happened to be at E3 the same day that his mother was traveling to Los Angeles on a business trip, and she took him and was able to get a pass from a very nice individual, and we were able to meet in the lobby. So I'd like to introduce you to JT Legionnaire, who he's also a Battlefield fan, so he'll get Battlefield instead of Ghosts.
Drifter!
I was gonna try to sneak up behind you, but it didn't quite work out. Snuck up beside you.
Wow, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Super cool.
But yeah, I'm also the other kid that's in Gamer Fitness.
I know.
He's down to like the top 20, right? The last
He said I was in the running. That's what he said about it.
I don't really announce who's winning. You're doing good because every single time, I feel like every time you go on a stroll, I get a tweet.
Yeah. I try to make them all count, or at least known. Yeah.
I wish I could have gone to that. I want to go to
PAX East
one
in
of these
Boston was a lot different than this. It was smaller in a way. There's more things you can play, and surprisingly, there's more parties here than at PAX.
Well, I'm all the way down in San Diego, so we got up at 7 o'clock in the morning, even though we didn't have the pass. A guy just randomly walked up to her and gave her his pass.
times. Oh wow.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the challenging part. Nice.
Okay.
I'm gonna get you a signature from Ozzy as well.
Oh boy.
And Ozzy, since he's a dog, he has paws. He writes left-handed.
Good old Ozzy. How are the heartworms? All better now?
Yeah.
Should be.
Like
Have like a. His logo should be like a bacon inside the yin yang.
Bacon strips.
There we go.
All right.
I like it.
Lastly, on our first place winners for people that have improved themselves is Smyers Nation. I'm not going to show snippets from his video. I'll put the video up here somewhere around on the screen, but I won't show it full. It's kind of dark, kind of grainy, kind of out of focus. But he's another person that's kept up with me a lot, and he's kept up a lot with the previous winner, and I've been talking to him and seeing his video replies, and he's definitely lost a lot of weight, made himself happier. And so he definitely has earned the Call of Duty Ghost, and you can check him out. Most of the channels of these people, or the links to the videos, will be in the description. And now we're moving into the second place winners. These are people that I feel, and I do not mean this as an insult to them, that did not improve themselves as much as the first three, or in some instances I could not discern a starting point for the contest, or the video was somewhat difficult to tell what's going on. His presentation does matter, unfortunately, when I'm watching a video. We'll start with these guys. Hooky Dookie, they're interesting. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's going on in that video, but what did happen is they definitely did get more fit. We also have Real Life KA. He improved himself considerably in the before and after pictures. IG Canadian was one of the few people here trying to gain weight and buff up. He managed to do that. We have Dodgers 8000, MVP Revolutionist, and Indy Segundo. I hope that's how I pronounce it. All of these guys have improved themselves enough to warrant a prize. Unfortunately, I do not have the money to buy everybody Call of Duty Ghost, so in the second place category, we're going to be getting them a Steam game if they play PC, any Steam game of their choice, or I'll send you some Microsoft points or some PSN points or money. I think they got away with the points recently. I think it's dollars now, but whatever it is that you need or want. And I would highly recommend that you contact me. Unfortunately, through the nature of YouTube, some of the channels, especially if you've signed up with Google+, the private message system doesn't work very well. If you're on this winners list, please send me a message of your name, your address, where to ship these things to from Amazon, your Steam name, or if you want Microsoft points or PSN points or whatever it is that you've won in category so that I can get the information and pay out. And at the end of the video, I would like to encourage all of you to come out and compete in the next season. I guess it'll be season of Gamer Fitness. I'll be starting that soon. I'm pretty much not exercising right now because I'm moving and I don't really have time between the videos and the furniture and the home improvements that my wife are making me do with things around. Anyway, eats up a lot of time, but I will be starting it again soon, and I will try to get an even bigger prize next time. I'm thinking maybe a new console if I can work that out. I'm just going to see how this works. I'm not magical, but I can try to do things. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Drifter out.